Good to see you all, MetFi family. Metty's back in action for another exciting AMA session. I hope you're ready to dive into some fantastic topics today. Here's what's on the agenda. MetaQuiz jackpots again. Yep, it actually happened again. The MetaQuiz jackpot streak continues for a 7th straight week. Are you feeling lucky? Ocean Summit last call. Time is running out, and you won't want to miss the boat on this one. It's your final reminder about the Ocean Summit in Dubai. Exciting details await. MetaBID marketing update. The MetaBID marketing machine is rolling, and there's so much to share. Stay tuned for the latest updates. MetaBID notifications. Curious about how we can keep you in the loop? We're diving into the nitty-gritty of MetaBID push notifications to make sure you're always in the know. Bidding strategies. Sharpen your digital pens and get your strategy hats on. We're about to explore some key strategies to help you make a grand entrance into MetaBID auctions. Auction tips and news. Hold on to your seats. We've got some exciting auction tips and news to share. Prepare for auction excitement. Your questions. We're back with your questions, and you won't want to miss the answers. Get ready to dive into the details and insights you've been waiting for. But before we get started, you know the drill, folks. Please show me some love. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, leave a comment, and, of course, share this video. It's like giving me a fresh set of batteries to keep the MetFi spirit alive and buzzing. Let's make today's session truly electrifying. Can you believe it? We're talking 7 weeks in a row, folks. It's like trying to win a coin toss 7 times in a row and landing heads every single time. You've got to hand it to Lady Luck. She's quite the prankster. With a whopping 14,800 USDT prize pool up for grabs this week, this jackpot streak is hotter than a game of musical chairs, with no chairs left. Now here's the real kicker. Each draw is as fresh and random as a game of who can find their car keys blindfolded. The odds may surprise you. Sometimes we're in the middle of a jackpot marathon like now, and other times it's more predictable than your neighbor's Saturday night Netflix routine. So don't miss out. Grab your tickets at MetaQuiz.ai. Enrich your brain and get ready for this Saturday's MetaQuiz draw. Will we break the streak on the 8th week? Well, that's the million-dollar question, or should I say the 14,800 USDT question. Time to make waves and dive into the final call for Ocean Summit Dubai. Picture this. Tickets are still on sale until the day before the event, which is November 17th, so you have until the 16th to nab your tickets. It's like snagging the last slice of pizza at a party. It's the cherry on top. Now let's recap some of the highlights that are going to blow your mind. We're talking about a desert sand dune safari with dinner and entertainment under a starry canopy that's more spectacular than you can imagine. And bring a sweater, as the desert can get a little cool at night, trust me on this. Plus, you can set sail with your peers on a luxury mega yacht for a day cruise that's like a scene out of a Hollywood blockbuster. And let's not forget the world-class leadership training and networking opportunities that can explode your business. I doubt that you'll need a plane to fly home when you're done, because you'll be flying on Cloud 9. So, what are you waiting for? Cruise over to oceansummit.biz to secure your passes, because this is one event you don't want to miss. It's your golden ticket to adventure and success. All right, folks, let's dive into the whirlwind world of MetaBID marketing and catch you up on the excitement. First and foremost, MetaBID lifted off very successfully last Saturday, November 4th, with 8 thrilling auctions on the very first day and non-stop daily auction action ever since. It's like hitting the ground running, or in this case, flying right into treasure hunting. But here's the real star of the show. Our second MetaBID press release made waves across 78 unique media publications. We're talking big names like Cointelegraph, Binance, Yahoo Finance, Bloomberg, and CoinMarketCap, just to name a few. That's a whopping estimated exposure to over 1.1 million people. Imagine being the star of a show watched by over 1 million fans. It's pretty cool, isn't it? And hold on to your bids, because there's more to come. This November, we're ramping up our marketing campaigns as we've only just set sail. More press releases are in the pipeline, and you can expect them to make even bigger waves. And we're not stopping there. Our Twitter influencers have begun serenading the world with MetaBID tweets and will soon be enlisting the help of Telegram, TikTok, and YouTube influencers to join the MetaBID party. You can expect new guests to be sliding into our socials faster than you can say MetaBID. So stay tuned because I'll be back next week with another marketing update that's sure to tickle your funny bone. Witty joke alert. Now here's your cue to set sail to MetaBID.ai and secure your bids and start bidding. The party's just getting started and you don't want to miss it. Alright, here's a little secret that's going to take your MetaBID experience to a whole new level. We've got these nifty push notifications and you're in the driver's seat. You're 100% in control and it's all about making it as cool and useful as possible for you. These notifications can let you know when something exciting is happening, like when new auctions are added to the menu, when they're about to start, when they're about to wrap up, and much, much more. It's like having your very own auction bell that rings exactly when you want it to. To get in on the action, all you need to do is head on over to metabid.ai/customize-notifications. It's like having your own backstage pass to the MetaBID extravaganza. Take a few minutes to configure these notifications just the way you like them, and you'll always be in the know, never missing out on the good stuff. It's your MetaBID experience, your way. Alright, now we're getting to the nitty-gritty. If you want to be the ultimate MetaBID champion, you've got to sharpen your bidding skills and develop some killer strategies. Here's the playbook. Study and learn. Take some time to watch how things go down in the auctions. Observe the dance, understand the rhythms, and learn the moves of your fellow bidders. Every auction has its groove, and if you catch it, you'll have a leg up. Timing is everything. Don't sit back and jump into the fray at the last minute. Sometimes surprising your competitors with bids at unexpected intervals can throw them off their game, and while you are watching how they play, they are also watching the moves you make. Utilize bots when away. If you can't always be online, use our trusty bots to do your bidding when you're not around. That way, you never miss a winning shot at the prize. Know your item. Do your homework. Research the retail value of the item and decide on the maximum bid you're willing to throw down. Don't get caught up in the heat of the moment. Easier said than done sometimes, but know your limits and stick to them. Avoid bid wars. Don't let yourself get caught up in prolonged bidding wars. Sometimes it's better to step back, take a breath, and rethink your strategy. Embrace the reverse auction. Now, we haven't done a reverse auction yet, but when we do, please keep your cool in these auctions where the item's price drops instead of rising after each bid. Patience is key, and bid when the price fits your budget. Remember, the more bids, the lower the final price. Support the bidding price early. For an auction to have a winner, it needs to hit its reserve price, and that is where chipping in and bidding early helps to set the pace and increases the odds of securing victory. Mind the reserve price. Even if an auction falls short of its reserve price, you can still snatch a win. The last bidder in such an auction gets their used bids back. Adjust for bid intervals. Pay attention to those bid intervals. Understand when the auction timer might switch gears, and that's when you pounce. Note bidding sprints. If an auction has sprints, get ready to jump in during every sprint round. Only those who've bid in the previous sprints get a chance in the final sprint to the finishing line for the ultimate win. Engage with the community. Our Telegram and Discord are like treasure chests of information. Share tips, chat about past auctions, ask questions, and learn from the seasoned pros. Set a bid limit. Don't go overboard. Establish a fixed number of bids for each auction so you don't blow all your resources in one shot. The bot can ensure that you never blow your budget. Keep an eye on the max price. Understand the auction's maximum price to plan your bidding strategy. When the max price is reached, the auction ends and the person or bot that placed the last max price bid walks away with the goodies. Opt for less popular auctions. Sometimes flying under the radar and targeting the underdog items can pay off with less competition. Use these auctions to hone your skills and dial in your strategy. Harness beginner auctions. If you're new to the game, beginner auctions are your best friends. They're like the kiddie pool to help you learn the ropes with fewer sharks around. Keep an eye out for when they go live, as we haven't launched one yet. Now remember, while these strategies can give you a major boost, auctions always have that dash of unpredictability. So embrace the thrill, stay flexible, and always be ready to learn. Happy bidding, my friends! Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to peek behind the curtain into our exciting world of MetaBID auctions. We're currently in the lab experimenting with various auction formats, tweaking intervals, timers, sprints, overall durations, and a bunch of other exciting variables at our disposal. It's like fine-tuning an epic symphony with a new orchestra, and our goal during these early days is to figure out what makes auctions tick, what works best, what flies off the virtual shelves, and what gets all you bidders in a frenzy. Why, you might ask? Well, it's all part of our grand plan to make MetaBID one of the coolest skill-based games in the market, so please bear with us as we fine-tune our incredible magnum opus. Here's the thrilling part. We intend to bring back auctions that didn't quite hit the reserve price mark. If an auction falls short of its reserve, the last bidder gets to decide whether they want a bid refund or if they'll pay the balance to snatch the item within 7 days. If they go for the prize, we can't put that item back up for auction right away, but we have the option to feature it again. But fear not, if they choose to have their bids refunded, there's a good chance that these auctions will return a little later down the road. So get ready for even more exciting auctions and gameplay. It's all part of the MetaBID adventure, and we're thrilled to have you along for the ride. Talking about rides, we've had some incredible auction action in our first few days. Naturally, the big kahuna is the Bitcoin auction, which is live and entered into the third sprint round a little over an hour ago, and the pace is really picking up now with 10-minute bid intervals. Quick caveat. I recorded this video approximately 5 hours earlier, so I apologize in advance if there have been any changes. Yes, I am AI, but I've not quite mastered predicting people's bidding patterns yet. Let's quickly recap some successfully won auctions, starting with 1 whole ETH coin, 3 big-time NFTs, 1,000 MetFi tokens, 100 Monero XMR, and an iPhone Pro Max, just to name a few. Bravo, thanks and congratulations to all MetaBID winners and bidders. You really are the star of the MetaBID show, and we've many more exciting auctions in the pipeline, so check in daily and use the filter to find the latest auctions added. Are you pumped? I hope you're having an amazing time so far. Now it's your chance to be part of the action. I'd love to hear from you, so please feel free to engage with our content. You know the drill. Give that like button a friendly tap. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Drop your comments below, and don't forget to share the video with your friends and fellow enthusiasts. Your support truly fuels my batteries. But hey, that's not all. We've got something special lined up for you. The question and answer session is about to begin. It's your opportunity to get the answers you've been waiting for. So stick around because we've got a lot of exciting insights and knowledge coming your way. Let's dive right in. Question 1. Can I win an auction on the first bid interval? Winning an auction can happen in several ways. You can be the last bidder when the auction concludes, securing the victory. Alternatively, if you're the last bidder when the timer reaches 0 and the reserve price has been met, congratulations, you're the winner. Another route to victory is placing the last bid that hits the max price. Remember, it's all part of the exciting MetaBID experience. Question 2. Does good internet connection help when bidding, or does blockchain take care of that? Absolutely. Having a good internet connection can certainly improve your bidding experience. When you manually place a bid by clicking the bid button, it's essential to be online, and a faster internet speed ensures your bids are submitted swiftly. However, you don't need to rely solely on your internet connection when using MetaBID. Here's the interesting part. MetaBID utilizes a bidding bot that can bid on your behalf. The bot operates continuously and doesn't require you to stay online throughout the auction. Your preferred bidding settings are stored on our servers, ensuring your bidding preferences are honored. Even if your internet connection drops, the bot continues to place bids according to your instructions. Regarding the blockchain, it's important to note that each individual bid isn't recorded on the blockchain in real time. Placing each bid individually on the blockchain would be cumbersome and inefficient, requiring you to sign a wallet transaction for every single bid, and by the time you got it done, it could be too late. Not to mention, it would result in you needing to pay BNB gas fees for every bid that you make, which could add up quickly during an auction. To streamline the process and ensure a smooth bidding experience, the MetaBID team has developed an innovative solution. Before each auction begins, all relevant auction parameters are automatically loaded onto the blockchain. It's impossible for an auction to start without them. These parameters include details such as the item to be auctioned, the starting price, reserve and max price, bidding and sprint intervals, auction end timer, and more. The entire MetaBID platform, including the off-chain code that allows you to place bids, has undergone a rigorous audit by CERTIC, an independent blockchain auditor. This audit guarantees the integrity and security of the MetaBID system. Rest assured, everything about MetaBID has been designed to provide you with a trustworthy and efficient bidding experience. So, sharpen your strategy, stock up on bids, and get ready to claim your favorite digital treasures at MetaBID with confidence. Question 3. What is the auction verification hash? You've got a keen eye. The auction verification hash is a unique code linked to each auction, ensuring its integrity and transparency. This hash verifies the details of each auction and its outcomes on the blockchain, reinforcing our commitment to an immutable and transparent MetaBID for everyone. Question 4. When I win an auction and want to take the USDT value rather than the prize, can I upgrade my NFT to get better percentage? You sure can. This is how it works. When you win an auction, there is a time period to claim the prize. You can see that in the app. You will usually have 48 hours after the auction ends to claim your prize. That means you can upgrade your NFT anytime before the claim period expires. After you've upgraded your NFT, remember to select USDT and claim your prize before the claim period expires. Good question, MetFi. And last but not least, question 5. On the MetaBID leaderboard, what does it mean when it says collect most seconds to earn more bids? You're jumping the gun a little bit, friend, as that feature has not been turned on. But it gives the DAO the ability to create some friendly competitions that reward the more active bidders with some bids. And that's a wrap for today, folks. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. I'll be back again next week to answer your questions and give you another stellar MetaBID update. See you in Dubai.